Oh, gosh.
You're marvelous.
Thank you very much.
You're fun to watch. You really just don't get into it at all, do you? You reach down there and pull those notes out of wherever.
Wherever.
Yeah, you look like, you know, I've been on the show a long time. I've seen thousands of performers. You seem to genuinely, every time you perform, enjoyed being up there.
I love to sing.
Yeah.
I love to rehearse.
It shows.
I just love to sing. And
I know some singers will come up here. I can always tell when something is happening because all of a sudden you come down here in the afternoon when you run through with the band and you see maybe 30, 40, 50 people. It's very, very rare. And people come in.
It's nice when I come here to rehearse because a lot of people do come and they appreciate our rehearsals. And it's very nice. We thank you for that, too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have you always sung in this style? I mean, is this what you, when you were young, who did you listen to?
I listened to Dakota State and Gloria Lynn and Nina Simone, but I didn't try to sound like anyone.
Yeah.
I just listened to that music when I was coming up, and I basically listened to my animals, my cat and my dog, and got some sounds from them.
Yeah.
Basically. No, they were my friends, the cats and dogs, and those 3 records.
Do you sing in church choir?
Yes.
Gospel? Because it's a wonderful gospel choir
Yes,
feeling.
Baptist Church, yes.
Yeah, whereabouts? Where's home?
Philadelphia. That's my hometown.
Yeah, good old Philadelphia. Yeah.
Philadelphia.
Did you always realize you had a really strong voice? Because some people, unless you use the instrument right, that puts a lot of strain on it. If somebody sang at that amplitude.
I always listened to my father sing around the house, and I did play with cats and dogs. They were my only friends, and I would go in the mirror and sing in front of the mirror to see what kind of talent I was going to end up. I knew I wasn't going to be a dancer or anything else or a fashion model. And when I opened my mouth, I knew it had to be a singer because they would always give me the bark of approval, the dog would. And I'm serious. So these are the people that these are.
I mean, if you got a reaction from the dog,
if I got a reaction from the dog or the cat, I knew I was cool. So my dog Bambi would give me the bark of approval, and the cat would say a meow, and I knew I was cool.
How's your dog Bambi?
Bambi and Skippy was the cat. Skippy committed suicide, and Bambi got run over by a car. Because
Excuse me 1 second.
I'm serious. But see, you ask me questions, and I have to tell you.
Skippy committed
suicide. Skippy was a yellow cat. You know they have sewers in Philly, where the stuff goes?
Sure.
Skippy went in the sewer. I don't know if it was by accident or what, but I used to put makeup and scarves and stuff on the cat to make him up and talk to him like they were real people. I think they got tired of the makeup. The dog got hit by a car, and Skippy committed suicide.
Oh.
But like in my special, we talk about my childhood, from my childhood to now. And I swear to you, I had animals as friends, and butterflies.
You know, as you're talking about...
I would capture them in jars.
As you're talking about that, there's a wonderful story, and I've got to tell it here about... There's a fellow who apparently, the story, I don't know whether it's apocryphal or really happened, but it's funny. A fellow went to visit a friend of his in New York, and he lived in a high-rise, like 60 stories up. And he had a little dog. And the fellow says, look, I'm going to go in and get dressed. Why don't you play with the dog? And so the fellow picks up, and he has a little rubber ball. And there's a door open to the little patio outside. And the ball bounces over, and the dog jumps over and disappears. And the fellow sits there wondering how he's going to break the news to the owner. And the guy comes out from getting dressed, and the fellow looks at him and says, you know, when I came here earlier tonight, your dog looked terribly depressed. And every time
gosh. Now that's
and so when I hear your cat committed
depressed.
Suicide, it brings back that. I don't know if it ever happened, but it
he did. I don't know why, but I guess he was tired of that makeup and stuff.
Yeah.
So, he
Your special, we'll talk about that when we come back for a second. It's tomorrow night, and we'll find out who's on it.
Tomorrow night.
We'll take this break. Stay where you are.
Stay where you are.
Stay where you are. Okay. Okay, we started to mention that tomorrow night's the special.
Tomorrow night.
Who do you have with you on it?
I have Amy Grant, Cyndi Lauper, Luther Vandross, and Bill Cosby.
Not a bad lineup.
Not a bad lineup.
Not a bad.
Yeah.
Did you get Bill to sing at all?
No, Bill wanted to sing, but he didn't have time.
Yeah.
He's a singer. He really sings.
Really? I didn't know that.
He loves to sing, yes. On my next thing that I do, he's going to sing. He's probably going to do a half an hour of singing with me.
Good for you. What are you going to do for us now? You said this is a number written by...
The song that I opened with was written by Nick and Valerie. Nick Ashford and Valerie Simpson. This is a song, and that's going to be on my soon-to-be-released album. The one that I'm doing now is a song that's written by Barry and Andy, and this is going to be on my new album also.
Okay.
This is called Oh People.
Old People?
Not old, but old.
Old People.
Old people.
Oh, okay, it's all yours.
Thank you.
Okay.